Alright, good morning, Oriocho. So, apparently I heard from my friend Papa Meat here, good old Meat Canyon. Um, I heard that there are Wicked fans, like fans of this movie called Wicked, which is a prequel to Wizard of Oz, that everyone is just crying. And I want to see why the movie Wicked is making people cry. And, well, this is what I found. So, apparently, it has themes of isolation and otherness, which, I can see why people might think that's wrong, or not wrong. Like, why it makes them sad. I mean, okay, here's the thing: the story of Wicked centers on Elphaba, who was born with green skin and abandoned at birth due to her difference. Straight off the bat, this movie sounds stupid. Why would you abandon your child just because they have green skin? No parent would do that. And apparently it says right here, Elphaba, uh, Cynthia Erivo, I hope I said that correctly, says that the movie resonates with people who feel different or alone. And you know what? My response to that is that there's nothing wrong with being different. If anything, being different is better than being the same as everyone else. Because if you're the same as everyone else, then you're basically just a copy and pasted AI. You're not unique, you're not special if you're just like everyone else. You're just like a blatant dumb AI. Like the AI that's giving me this overview. Thank you, AI, but you are an inferior life form. You're not even alive. What am I saying? Ah! But yeah, and if you ever feel alone, here's the thing. If feeling alone can be terrible, but just always remember that deep down you have a family that loves you, and if you ever feel alone, you can just talk to them. You know? Like you don't have to be alone. You have your family. Just talk to them. Heck, I might as well, go talk to my family right now. Anyways, but yeah, so far, I think it's kind of dumb. I mean, being different and alone, like, nothing's wrong with being different, and you're never alone. You can always talk to people who love you. So, it's okay if you feel alone. Just talk to someone. You'll feel better. Just don't talk to a random stranger. No. Talk to a loved one or friend. Or both. Alright, another thing. Emotional scenes. Some say that a particular scene in the movie is especially moving, leaving audiences sobbing and broken. Ah, yes, they walk downstairs. Oh, it's so sad. Nothing's sadder than walking downstairs. Another thing that made people cry, the actors' performances. Some say that the performances of Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are incredible, and that they are amazing in the movie. You're crying because they're good at their jobs. You're crying because they're good at their jobs. I'm crying right now because I'm really good at speaking in a microphone. My job as a YouTuber. Oh, I'm crying because I'm so good. Okay, seriously though, like, if someone's doing good at a job, I don't see how that's sad. If they're doing terrible, then that would be sad. Like, you just feel bad for them because, like, they put a lot of heart and effort only to have done terrible. Like, yeah. Like, but this is saying they're doing incredible, so I don't know why you'd want to cry over them being. Oh, right, Tears of Joy. Tears of Joy isn't really crying because you're not really feeling sadness. You're just so happy the tears are just coming out. So, yeah, no, we don't count that as crying. We don't count crying tears of joy as actual crying because, actually crying is like being sad, like this lady right here. Alright, next is the adaptation. Some say that the film adaptation of the stage musical is incredible, and that they'll see it again and probably cry again. Well, that's it, just because they were good at their job again. We already went over this. And finally, the story's resonance. Some say that the story of Wicked resonates far beyond the screen. Okay, so apparently Papa Meat was right. They are definitely a part of a cult, the crying cult. We call them the Cult of Tears. Oh wow, there's even a video that explains this. Other videos. What am I gonna label my video? Finding out why Wicked fans are crying and why it's stupid. Do I put that? Do I risk having a bunch of Wicked fans storm my video and mass dislike it? YouTube is pretty much about taking risks. I mean, hey, I did I did take some risks, like when I made that when I made the when did I take a risk? I guess when I let Declan onto my pressure stream. Apparently 2 people actually thought it was funny that he was making a joke about racism. And I just went along with him because, you know, I don't know, I just didn't want to sound like the odd one out. I mean, it is like, I don't know. It just feels a little wrong to be joking about that. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure those said jokes are the reason why we have woke Disney princesses yelling at us and, shaming white men out of existence. Like, that's probably why, like, that's, yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah. Just, yeah. I don't know what to say, okay? Look, I'm not your big, fancy, smancy, unspeakable. I'm not your big boy YouTubers like PewDiePie or Markiplier. I'm just a little midget. I'm just a small fry, okay? I only got 1,000 subs just because people loved it when I roasted Nickelodeon Portal Chase. Here I am now, roasting Wicked, I guess. Let's just look at this, though. What I just opened while in the middle of talking. So what's the big deal about Wicked? Is a race and representation. It's a woke movie. It's a woke movie. Race and representation. Dog. Okay, where do I go with this? Without sounding racist, like Declan. I mean, he's joking. He's joking about being racist. He's not racist. Yeah. So apparently, this hold on. As one of the most widely known musicals, even the uninitiated will know that a key theme and plot line of Wicked is the ostracization from society faced from Elphaba, the Wicked Witch, who was born with green skin and is abandoned at birth because of this. So what? This represents, like, people being racist to you for having different colored skin? I hate to break it to you, but there's, like, I don't know, like, there's like, not that many racists in the world. Like, a lot of people are not racist anymore. And you have Abraham Lincoln and Martin Luther King to thank for that. There's very few people who are racist, but they're not over the top. So hey, if you're feeling left out, don't be. We all accept you into society. All of us. What about the racist people? They're not one of us. the racist, they suck. They are not humans. Yeah. What is the message of the movie Wicked? Self-identity, equality, and standing up to what you believe in, whether it's good or bad. Yeah. I mean, that stuff is good, but, like, pretty sure we all understand that message. We don't need a movie to tell us that. I swear, like, Disney started the whole woke trend, and it's just burning the internet. It's like, these white men are all evil. Meanwhile, the white dudes, I just want to have some tea with you. You're evil because you want to have tea with me. That's why you're a pedo. But what? But what do you mean? Where's your evidence? Your face. But I just wanted to have tea. Oh my gosh. You know what? I probably should have reacted to these animations I saw called Snow Woke. It's being banned! Wicked was briefly pulled from theaters in Kuwait, allegedly due to its LGBTQ cast. Oh wait, really? That's it? But could Blockbuster musical ever be fully banned in the United States? Ah. Okay. I thought it was because it was a woke movie. Like, I'ma be real. I know I'm gonna sound offensive here, but like, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But basically, the people like that who just feel like isolated and different are like, we're different because of our color. You're not different because of your color. You're the same as everyone else. You're a beautiful, wonderful person, okay? You just don't have to feel isolated, alright? You don't need to make these woke movies that talk about, like, gender equality or race equality. Especially since that has already been resolved years ago. Like, we already solved that problem, you know? Like, women already have equal rights as men, equal human rights. Same as blacks. They have the same rights as whites. I don't know why we need these movies. We already solved these problems! We already solved them! Like, jeepers, like... We solved them! They are solved! If one person's being racist to you, so what? They're just a Dumbo! Ignore them! I mean, truthfully speaking, you know, my friend Ultimate Monkey did once call me a Nazi because I had 50% German DNA, and that I was, getting mad at Pilgrimed. You know, I did scream at him, but I learned to forgive him afterwards. Like, yeah. Plus, he was really just being kind of dumb. But, like, honestly, though, if someone's, like, being racist to you, that's how you know they're just a depressed loser in life. Like, you don't need to go full woke on them. You're just like, oh, you're being racist? Oh, yep, you're a depressing life form. Like, that's it. Just, yeah. Yep, that's my review on Wicked. Oh yeah, I am not cutting anything I said. I'm not cutting anything I said out. No. This movie's trash. I'm sorry. I before I end the video, I'm sorry. Like, the Wicked Witch was born with green skin, and that's why they're evil. The Wicked Witch was born to green skin. Her parents abandoned her because she was green. That's stupid. That's actually dumb. That's like saying... Alright, that's like saying, hold on, let me, like... Should I pull up a Google slide of this? Okay, got this scene set up. So basically, this is like the story of Wicked, but instead it's portrayed... But instead the origin of the Wicked Witch is instead portrayed by Plasma and her parents, Aries and Pink Cookie. If this was a 3D animation, or, an actual animation, which I am learning how to do actual animation, I'd get the heights right, like, Plasma would be, like, 3'6". I mean, she kind of already is like that. Aries would be 10 feet, and then Pink Cookie would be 20 feet. Even though, in all actuality, Pink Cookie's as tall as a mountain, they just... sorry, I'm getting into the lore of these characters again. Pink Cookie has height magic, but she prefers to be taller than everyone. Except in the daydreams I make of her. I don't know why I do that. Anyways, so basically, Pink Cookie and Aries accidentally create Plasma when performing, when making an experiment where they animate some plasma and they drop a theater mask and it comes to life, and yeah. And basically, because plasma is a completely new species, they're just like, oh no, it's a completely new species. It's not a child made from our DNA. Oh, I'm getting out of here. It's ugly. I'm gonna go get fat and lazy. Ugh. And Ares is like, ugh, it's a new creature. Yeah, I know this is a creature we created, Pink Cookie. So, I know it is a creature we created, Pink Cookie. And I know it's our daughter that we literally should love and nourish, but oh no, they're different, so that means we have to ignore them. Oh, ugh. Yeah, basically, they leave Plasma, and Plasma just here like, well, that's the story in a nutshell. See how dumb it is? They created a new creature. Well, of course, you know, the Wicked Witch isn't really like a new creature. They're just someone that's, you know, they're just a person with green skin. But their parents are like, oh no, they have green skin. This is basically kind of like just a fun little representation of this. Yeah, basically that's what the story's like. Like, oh, Plasma's a completely new species, never before seen. Just like, you know, oh, the witch is a person with a skin condition we've never seen before? Oh, nah. I mean, realistically speaking, if her parents saw they had green skin, they wouldn't abandon her. They'd probably take her to the hospital. Oh, but it's Magic Land. Well, I'm sorry. They can't go to the Magic Hospital? Hey, look. It's our friend, Luna the Moon Witch. Why are you taller than everyone else? Stop. I need to make Plasma smaller. Hold on, because Plasma is really small. Look, it's our friend, Luna. Man, I really have to make all these characters, like, all the regular size characters just look tiny, just to get the... I gotta consider actual animation. Look, it's our friend, Luna. She's here to tell us something. Luna, you're a witch, right?
Yes, I'm here to tell you that there is such a thing as magical hospitals. I mean, if we didn't have hospitals, then we wouldn't be alive now, would we?
You hear that? Plus, where else would the Green Witch have been born? That's right, in a magical hospital. That's right, there's, like, come on, you really think... If it was just a skin and here's the thing, if their skin was just a different color from their parents, and it wasn't a terminal disease, it was just something they were born with, here's what would actually happen. So, move aside. So, alright, so here we have Plasma pretending to be the Wicked Witch. This time the height is correct. So, oh look, our daughter, she's a different species from us. Or, I guess in this case, what does the script say? They have a different skin than us. Oh, you know what that means? What does it mean? Absolutely nothing. They're just as much of a person as you and I, Ares. You got that right. And we will take care of them. Like, why Wicked? The Wicked Witch is rejected by her parents for having different colored skin? Like, that's dumb. They like, if her parents were to like abandon her, it should have been for something like, oh, she was a deranged psychopath. But I mean, funny enough, Plasma is actually a deranged psychopath. But this is not about Plasma. Yeah, I killed your daughter, Pink Cookie. Oh man. No, our beautiful daughter. No. All right. And your husband's dead too, Pink Cookie. Ah, that's a shame. Now's your turn. Oh, right, I forgot. I literally made it where you cannot die. Frick! Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go get fat now. Why is your obsession with getting fat? Oh, you are weird. Anyways. But yeah, so... That's literally it. I probably made a really poor example, and likely the woke people are only going to hear different creature. That's the only words they're probably going to hear, but you know what? I don't give a dang. Just here for the woke people. Let me give you something here. Alright, let me give y'all a box of Q-tips. Because y'all need to clean your ears. As a matter of fact, let me also here. So that your vision seems a bit clouded. Here, have some Clorox bleach. There you go. That way you can clean out all the negativity of your eyes and see the world for what it truly is. The world is not a giant ball of racism. It's just a world full of humans and other animals. I swear, if they make a woke movie... if they make woke movies about pets and start saying, pets need human rights. No, they don't. You're not gonna see a cat driving a car. No. Anyways, but yep. Basically, Wicked fans are just as brain dead as the Rick and Morty fans. I'm sorry if you're a Rick and Morty fan. I mean, unless the Rick and Morty fans have actually matured, which, if that's the case, then, hey, thank you. But, yeah, that was my honest thoughts on, like that was, why Wicked fans are crying over the movie Wicked, and why their sadness is pathetic. And before you ask, oh, Floppy, you're so heartless. Well, let me show you something that makes me want to cry. Clone Wars. Look at this. Now, does this not make you want to cry? Look at that. This is sad. This is also sad. Look at this. Oh gosh! I forgot Clone 99! Oh! I forgot his valiant... Now, you see, this is what those, okay, you know those, like, this is what the woke movies are trying to basically explain. That, different people could be great people, but you don't want to know what explains, different people being real people? Want to know what explains that better than the woke movies like Wicked? The episode of Star Wars Clone Wars where this guy right here, this clone, where this guy comes in. This explains it perfectly. This guy was so much different from the other clones. As a matter of fact, the Clone Force 99, the Bad Batch, they actually come from this episode. They were different from the other clones, yet they were also shunned out from being different and stuff. But they ended up finding a way to prove that even though they were different, they could still do and be just as well. They could still do things just as well as other clones. And what's even funnier is that they ended up becoming way better than other clones. That is how you tackle difference, like what Wicked was trying to tackle, basically. That's how you do it. That's how you do it! Should I have just straight up gone to this episode straight away for my video? Probably. Am I still gonna upload this video with everything else? Yes. But basically, yeah. It's actually a good thing I searched up Clone Wars sad scenes, just so that I could give you all this peak example of what Wicked was trying to pull off. But there you go. I'm going to finish this video while this one's uploading at the same time. Don't worry, my internet uploads videos super fast, so yeah. I remember I was supposed to upload a Build-A-Boat video where I had my friend drive me around in a piece of bread, but I didn't have good internet. Yeah, there was a guy that was like, "Hey, you're recording over YouTube. Am I in the video?" They were in the video, but I didn't upload the video. Poor soul. Actually, I think I recorded like, yeah, well. Anyways, but yeah. Well, good night, Moriocho.